Hello, everyone. Time for another live stream. We've got duels today, and don't mind me if I'm on the computer. I'm actually working on an upcoming video right now, but we're going to have I have a video planned. I was hoping to get it out this week, but I didn't have time to. Hoping to get it out next week. Next week for you guys. And I think it's going to be a good race. Good races. It's 2 races tonight. Of course, we got the duels. Got national anthem going right now. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting everything set up here. There we go. Now I got it set up. Good to go. We're good to go now. Everything's still loading up. My computer's running slow today for some reason. But let me 1 second. There we go. Put the charger on. Here we go. Gonna be a good set of races, I think. Chase is in the second duel. Lone Hendrick car in his duel this week or tonight. All the R300 cars are going to be in duel 1. But I think his best help, I said this on Twitter earlier, I think his best help's going to be with the 3-car Boston Dylan after they help each other in the clash. So I think that's going to be his best bet. For the first duel, I don't know who I have. I'm hoping nobody tears up their cars this weekend, or at least tonight, because these are the Daytona 500 cars. The clash last week, that was completely different cars. You know, they can tear up those cars all they want. This week they have tonight they have the Daytona 500 cars. You can't really wreck them. Otherwise, you're going to back up for the 500. We know who the front row is going to be. It's going to be Denny Hamlin and Alex Bowman. Bowman was super fast during qualifying, so I think he's going to. I'm expecting him to be strong in this duel again today. Of course, he's in the first duel. There we go. Now I got everything set up, ready to go. Got you guys right here in front of me. Got the race right there. Got Twitter right here. Next, we got the command to start the engines, and then we'll see how the first duel goes. I'm not expecting a whole lot of wrecks. I'm hoping for not a whole lot of wrecks tonight. But you never know. Scoot that down just a little bit. Now remember, these are night races with day race setup cars, because these cars are set up for the Daytona 500. This Sunday it's going to be day race with night race. It's going to be changing the temperatures. There's going to be changing of the environment. That could make a big difference in these races. So it'll be interesting to watch. Here we go. Engines have started. We're ready to go. Hi everybody. Well, 150-mile racing that was set starting lineup for Sunday. Starting is important, but so too is how the car is going to work against 19 others in dual races. So press rehearsal or big night to show. No, I think there are so many things you should be working right now. The no lap, the pit crews are different. The car is driving a little bit rough right now. You got to figure that out. So there's a lot going on tonight that will affect what happens here on Sunday afternoon. There is a lot at stake, but principally it's the starting position for the biggest race of the season, the Daytona 500. And so many unknowns, just because it's the first time we've won the duel, the teams haven't been able to touch the cars. That's right. Forgot it's an impound race this weekend too. They can't work on the cars at all. Couldn't work on the cars at all. They couldn't touch the cars between practice and qualifying to now. So now these cars are exactly the way they were when they got off the qualifying line and went through inspection. There's no difference. The cars are exactly the same. NASCAR impounded them, which means they basically closed the garages on them, and they weren't allowed to touch the cars up until they roll them out onto the pit road today. There is an exception if you are forced to go the other line. Yeah, I really believe that he had an opportunity to back off and not go below the yellow line. He forced the issue. That was very consistent with the way that NASCAR has called this event. Getting ready All right, who do y'all got to win this race? For the first duel, I think Bowman's still going to get it, and for the second race, I don't know. I hope Chase Elliott gets it, but I like to see someone like Busher or Allmendinger or like someone like somebody you don't see up front usually at races. Someone to win their duels. I don't remember which duel Bush and Allmendinger in. I'd like to see one of them two win. It is. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I just had it. All right, so in duel one, here's your starting lineup. You know we're gonna hear it anyway, but I'm gonna tell you. Starting first is Alex Bowman. Second is Jimmy Johnson. Third, William Byron. Fourth, Daniel Suarez. Fifth, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Sixth, Joey Logano. Seventh, Eric Amarola. Eighth, Ryan Blaney. Ninth, Kurt Busch. 10th, Brad Keselowski. 11th, Ryan Newman. 12th, Jamie McMurray. 13th, Darrell Wallace Jr. 14th, Ty Dillon. 15th, Chris Buescher. 16th, Brendan Gaughan. 17th, Justin Marks. 18th, Jeffrey Earnhardt. 19th, David Gilliland. And 20th, David Reagan. That is your starting lineup. Hey, Trey, for the first duel. And for the second duel, I'm going to give it to you now. I'm probably going to give it to you guys again before the second duel starts. Starting on the pole for duel 2 is Denny Hamlin. Second is Kyle Busch. Third is Eric Jones. Fourth is Kevin Harvick. Fifth is Chase Elliott. Sixth is Paul Menard. Seventh is Austin Dillon. Eighth is Clint Boyer. Ninth is Casey Kane. 10th is Trevor Bayne. 11th, Kyle Larson. 12th, Michael McDowell. 13th, Martin Truex Jr. 14th, Danica Patrick. 15th, AJ Allmendinger. 16th, Matt DiBenedetto. 17th, DJ Kennington. 18th, Mark Thompson. 19th, Courtney LaJoy. And rounding out duel 2 is Gray Galding. So that is your duel lineups. I think it's going to be a fairly good race, hopefully. Who goes to IHOP and eats burgers? I'll go to Village Inn and eat burgers because their burgers are good, but not IHOP. There you go. Getting ready to start duel 1. The odd number qualifiers from Sunday are in duel 1. That means Paul Scher, Alex Bowman, number 3 qualifier Jimmy Johnson. They'll start this race from the front row. In Chevrolet's approach, Hendrick Chevrolet with that gets William Byron. The all-night Toyota, Daniel Suarez for Jones Racing. So Chris Buescher is actually in the first duel, and I think Allmendinger's in the second one. Yeah, Allmendinger's in the second duel. So that being said, I'd like to see a JTG Doherty car win the race. I really would. It's something you don't see a whole lot anymore, unless the road course race. And Bubba Wallace, of course, going to be running for Rookie of the Year. Who else is running for Rookie of the Year this year? Oh yeah, William Byron's running for Rookie of the Year. Justin Marks, a 51 car, Rick Ware Racing.
Hello, Mike. Well, Bracket Block, unique to the season off with a bang. The only driver in the field to call himself the winner in 2018 after winning the class last Sunday. Though he told me that the car he's driving tonight is on that car is actually better than the one from the past. Watch the guy to look up with the 7 other Fords tonight and draft his way to the front. He told me he's confident he'll make it 2 for 2 tonight. Matt Yoga? Jamie 300 cars hold down the top three spots. Each with their agenda, especially rookie William Byron in 24. He told his goal tonight is to be extremely assertive, put himself in some really good learning situations.
Hope Byron does good this year. What do?
Season full off-season full of changes. A new baby and a new crew chief being two of the biggest. The good news for Ty, the crew chief Matt Boylan before the 2016 season. They look tonight to build on that and get off to a strong start in 2018.
Well, we wanted to go with the line. Getting ready to go racing here for, I was going to say for the first points race, but it's not even a points race yet. So the first qualifying race for the points race. Hi from Poland. Hello, I'm glad you're tuning in. We're hopefully, I don't know if you can get the races or not. I don't know if you even have Fox Sports 1 in Europe or Poland. But go Chase, go! Yeah, absolutely. So he's not 24 anymore, but I don't have a 9 hat yet, so we're going to go with the 24 gear, but with cheering on the 9 car. So let's see how that goes. He's in the second duel, so this is the first duel. He won't be in this race. He'll be in the second one. However, his other 3 Hendrick teammates are going to be in this one. So I guess we have some cars to cheer on there too. There's a couple cars I'm cheering on. The Hendrick cars, the backmarker cars as well. I'm a big fan of Rick Ware Racing and Cody Ware in particular, but Justin Marks is driving the 51 this week. So I'm cheering on that 51 car. Hopefully he does good. He's got the 92 of Gilliland behind him, so hopefully they can get together and stay in the draft as much as possible. I'm not expecting a win from those 2 cars. I'm expecting just for them to stay in the draft, get a good, decent finish in this race, so they have a good qualifying start for the Daytona 500. Jeff Gordon's pick for win the first duel is Brad Keselowski. Darrell Waltrip is Jimmy Johnson. Mike Joy picks Ricky Stenhouse. And Larry Mack picks Joey Logano for Larry Mack. Chevrolet cars look changed, but Toyota and Ford, no. You're correct. The Ford and the Toyota have kept the same bodies as last year. This year, the Chevrolet has switched to the Camaro because the Chevrolet SS has been discontinued, the production car. So, which of course is the Holden in Australia. So yeah, the Chevy is the Camaro. The Toyota and Ford is staying what they were last year. Kurt Busch is a helmet cam. Suarez is the only Toyota in this duel.
Teammates get together and try to line up, and you see Jimmy Johnson and Tony Byron are on that inside lane. Is that what Alex Bowman's thinking?
Come on, Jimmy. I like that 24 car. It looks just like Jeff Gordon's old race car. It's awesome. You preferred last year's look of the Chevy. I see. I disagree. I like this year's look better. I like the Camaro. I like the SS. The SS is one of my favorite 4-door sedans because I like sleeper cars. Nothing is a sleeper and a half. Got a 6-liter Corvette engine in a 4-door car. That's crazy. But I love the look of the Camaro. I think it's a good looking car, and I'm excited to see how they look on the track this year. Here we go. We're going green. Bowman started on the pole, chose the outside in front of Suarez. And he's going straight to the back. Byron's going to the back. He's going to let all the cars pass him. He starts at Daytona 500 on the pole this year, so he doesn't really have to charge to the front. So I think he's just going to play the easy game, the safe game, and just trying to keep it relatively clean by keeping it in the back. So smart move by Bowman there. Or sparking. Suarez, the leader, the lone Toyota in this race. He's leading the race. And Logano leads lap 1. He gets to be able to get by Suarez on the inside.
We saw that in the last how strong it's important for working together.
17 pushing to 24.
He's coming, gets connected with those other two teammates of his up front. Watch out here.
3 wide. Suarez gets kicked out. Suarez going all the way to the back now because he has no help. Everyone else just going to go straight around him. We're on lap 3 now. Already getting bunched up. I'm not liking this. They're going to cause a wreck early on. The 9 or the 13 of Ty Dillon. He's in 9th. Let's say it backwards. 9 of Ty Dillon and 13th. No. Almirola there. Ooh. There's a 37 of Chris Buescher.
Question is, where will they start? Drivers don't seem to remember those kind of things. They leave it up to the crew chief to remind them that everybody will make this race. But all drivers know when they drop that green flag, it's like a red flag in front of the bull. We're going to charge. We saw this out against the drivers and laps the other day where they started to get single file, run that mile like before somebody could go to the inside and make that pass. And if somebody saying Jamie McMurray says, no, I'm not intending for that's what's going to.
So right now it's an all Ford top 3 right now. All 3 Penske Fords are top 3. The 2018 Chevys look like the Xfinity cars. Yeah, and that's because they're both Camaros. The only difference is a different Ford's package. The Camaro runs the Xfinity runs the Camaro SS, whereas the Cup cars run the ZL1.
Let's look at attitude. These cars were all trying to get their smaller out of the air. You would wonder if the big thing is dodging your time. Now, will you hit the tracks for like much higher than it was here on Sunday? So it's kind of a false security almost. We don't have any car feeling pretty good tonight. You're going to feel pretty good about your car. I don't know how that'll work out on Sunday afternoon. Joey Logano pulled off the ring tonight. It's all about points and the trophy. Pat Gordon's showing exactly what we've got right now. As far as our front, it's a little bit on the split, a little tight. No adjustments. We're initiating on the track car.
Man, I love that Ryan Blaney bright yellow car. It's a good looking car.
And 60 laps complete. Joey Logano out front, Sparks fly. If they tell them.
All right, so we have our first commercial.
Getting the last hidden station you listen to. Big R Radio, 100.5 classic rock.
Alexa, stop. What? All right. Alexa, mute. Is it actually mute? No, oh, that's good. Apparently, started playing a radio station. That's nice. Demonetized. Oh, my kidding. These things don't get monetized anyway. They're wrecking. Bunch of cars involved. Great. Johnson is involved. Eric Emerald and Jimmy Johnson have heavy damage. This is why you have Twitter here, because when you have commercials like this, you won't know. No free pass. Drivers involved is the 48, the 10, and the 19 is Suarez. So the only Toyota, Almirola, Johnson, and Suarez involved. So we have our first caution. So wow, so Jimmy Johnson's going to the backup, as well as Almirola for the Daytona 500. What happened here? Car just broke loose. Wow. Almirola and Jimmy Johnson both involved. Whoa, Suarez. That was awesome by Suarez there to avoid that. Wow. I mean, Suarez was involved. He spun, but still, that was crazy. He was able to just let it spin instead of being involved there. Something broke on Johnson's car or something. Something broke on Johnson's car. Caused that. Yep, he had a tire rub. Those cars are down so low, he had a tire rub, and that's what caused that tire to blow. Almirola is going to a backup car as well. That was some good driving by Suarez to avoid that. Pit road's open. Suarez in. Of course, getting new tires after that spin. Gas and go for the 17 of Stenhouse. Gas and go for Blaney as well as Logano and Kez. All getting gas and go. I think Suarez, his car is good. I don't think he's got any damage.
COPD tries to say the least. I say I'll go my own way. Once daily oral contains two medicines called bronchodilators that work together to
So,
all day and all night. Ammonia is not for asthma. Contains a type of medicine that increases risk of death in people with asthma, but this was unknown with COPD. Ammonia may replace rescue methods for some symptoms that should not be used more than once a day. Tell your doctor if you have heart condition, high blood pressure, glaucoma, prostate, bladder, or urinary incontinence. These may worsen even more. Call your doctor if worsen breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or ask your doctor about Ammonia. Get your first free at Ammonia.com. Nacho fries are a masterpiece. People choose to eat fries. Creates the holiday for nacho fries. They'll serve you at Taco Bell. Your team will be getting $500,000. Seven. The days of what to come. The business day season. Good luck. And we live 1,000-pound. Season 752. Premier Sunday, March 11th to 9. Cleanup now in turn 1 and 2. For Eric Alvarola, rolling along the Sails Trail of oil and water. After Jimmy Johnson collected him after losing the tire, that is 2 total out race starts for Johnson in 5 days. What last lap of last year Sunday? Not a big break. Not of his own name. But a couple of things I see on there real quick that is on the 88 car involvement. They're moving the track bar. Track bar is solid on the left side. They'll move that track bar to where they get some of that skew out of the car and make the car drive a little bit more like a normal race car. If they can really skew that off, I'm trying to fix it.
Justin Marks leading this race at 5 car, 51 car, not 5. I don't think any of us really knew what to expect from the race coming up. I didn't see why Kirk came back in. Here we go. Going green this time by. Let's give a quick shout out to Jeffrey Earnhardt, the 00 car, currently 6th place. Where did 51 go? 51 is currently 15th. Justin Marks, I think he just waited to go take a pit. Bo Wallace 9th. Jeffrey Earnhardt 6th. William Byron 5th. Where else? Who else is some honorable mentions here? Bowman back to 13th. Like I said, he doesn't have to really worry about it because he is on the pole no matter what, so he's got to keep his car clean. Lilith. One second. Yeah, change. Yeah, close the door for the cat. There we go. We're going back to green. We're back to green here. Stenhouse, right there. Won two of the 4 plate races last year. So yeah, he will start in the rear. Jimmy Johnson will, as well as Eric Amarola.
Hey guys, look at Ryan Newman in the 31 car running fifth right now. There's a race that's behind that.
Oh, Newman's got damage.
And it's no, it's falling off, and you can see right there. You can see it flapping around. That's not going to be good for the 34. Well, there you saw that fourth now been dragging the ground. We saw on the early start with low air pressure.
Oh, he broke a brace in the on the panel. That's what it was.
Too much as long as he's in the draft. But if he ever gets out front and he definitely will have that top big Murray there, looking for a little bit of room to get to the outside. He's wanting to get back in front.
McMurray trying to get on the outside of Chris Buescher wasn't going to work.
He might have a less stable calling straight away. Ricky Stenhouse has been trying to like 17, and he's had help. But that outside line has been just too small.
Yeah, Stenhouse dropping back. That's all right. And he just lost his help from Byron.
We know you can do anything to miss the record there. Did you at least get to build your car up a little bit for Friday's practices with the benefit? Yeah, I did. I felt like my car was really bad, and I was running part of the problem and in my runs and waiting for our first pit stop. So I was kind of cruising along, and I did not envision our night going that way at all.
So right now we're just going single file right now. Logano leading the field. Newman's in fourth with that flappy panel. Oh, it's really flapping now. It's getting worse and worse every single time. But if that thing folds over, it probably won't be that big of an issue. So I'm kind of hoping for him it folds over and kind of gets out of the wind like that, causes some drag. So 3 Fords and 3 Chevys right behind them. Actually 4 Chevys, 5 Chevys, and then the single Toyota in this race. And Bubba Wallace is currently in 5th. Right now we're just going single file, and I'm sure that's going to continue to be the same for the majority of this race up until the end of up until close to the end of this race, or into the first duel.
Going through that damage of Jimmy Johnson's car, he hit a bumper support in the left right area. Hit it, the 88 guys looked it over, no harm, no foul, and now he's just about 5 seconds back in the second time. Trying to beat that car safely. Right, he's running up to his hit mate a moment to show him that he's not that big. It's very bad to fuck it off because he's just such a nice, unassuming young man. He's not a showboat like, well, okay. You know, guys, I've talked to Alex Bowman yesterday on our breakup show. He said, Larry, he came here to fill the floor. Really, man, sneaks out the practice on Saturday. This did not surprise me. They'll get serious tomorrow Saturday in practice. We just expect ready to practice. Now, Larry, I mean, you're one that wants us all working on that track car. We know how the track car was so stupid the last qualifying. I don't think it's quite that bad now. That breaking that track car.
Bubba Wallace currently 5th, for those wondering. Chris Buescher 6th. Ty Dillon 8th. The lone Toyota. Suarez in 9th. William Byron in 11th. Jeffrey Earnhardt 14th. Justin Marks 15th. Brendan Gaughan 17th. Right now, the last car on the field right now is David Gill, and 7 seconds back. Top 3, all Penske. Logano, Blaney, Keselowski. Ricky Bobby. We're coming to lap 30, which of course is the halfway mark of this the first duel.
Especially when I hear practice, that's to say, lose on the straight. And Jeff, that's exactly what he said before that last stop. He said the work on the straightaway. Well, now since the pit stop, he said he has a little bit of a chatter and it's starting in turn 1 for the car. Definitely a little ill handling, and his car, he said, drove a lot better than on Sunday. So they definitely have their hands full right now in sitting back there. It seems like another thing that's very cheap to driver. Don't want to tow the car out. Give him a little tow, it'll travel off there. But he slows it down. So that's what we're working on tonight. Where can we be on that edge, but not be too loose? All the former racers, the NASCAR Busch North Series, and a good one. The crew chief made the call, 2 tires in the class, any Brad Keselowski the class, the track position, got Brad victory lane. So many of these crew chiefs are past drivers, and that experience behind the wheel. Understand what a driver tells them what the car is doing, and where it's doing it on the track. That information is only valuable if you can truly understand.
I saw that 13 car. I thought of Ty Dillon. I thought it was the 23 of Greg Galding for a second, and then I realized he's in the second duel. There's Ty Dillon there. Actually, they're showing up. Wow, they do look a lot like the Xfinity cars. These Camaros. I like it though. I like the way they look. I really do.
Willie Byron is going to school. He's a great student. We all know very well that's been documented from the university. But this kid is so new to this.
Kurt Busch going down to the bottom lane in front of the 30th David Reagan, leaving the 24. No one with no help. Stenhouse moving up. 3 wide. Whoa, Kurt got loose. Kurt got loose there. halfway done with this race.
It's changed a lot. You know, I watched that back there almost at the back of his line. He knows he has a fast car. We know he has a fast car. I think he's experimenting just a little bit. He's got a little help there with Kurt Busch and David Ragan. Those three cars, those two tails, two Fords, and the 88 Brown. Larry, what kind of tools do they have to do it? Well, I've been watching Ricky Stenhouse here at 17. He's doing what we call a side trap. We're going to go to our Ford Aero track. We're going to show you what side trap actually does. See the car right here approaching the left rear. He's going to move over. And what that does,
Explains side drafting.
that car is passing, and on that left rear corner, it doesn't speed the car up to a fastest. It slows the car down. That's what Ricky Stenhouse here is trying to do.
Yeah. Kurt now with no help. He's going to go up behind the 13 Ty Dillon. Stenhouse going to try to go back down. Trying to get by the 24 of William Byron. The 19 of Suarez. So far, nothing too major's happened in this race other than that Johnson and Almirola going to a backup. But other than that, everything's been kind of tame as I expected it to. Johnson says he ran something over. Caused that according to on Twitter. Kurt's just kind of stuck on the outside there unless 17 goes with him. Nope, 17's not. Suarez in the 19, getting side drafted by the 17 of Stenhouse. Ooh, they're getting close. Man, now I want pizza. Those pizza places here are the ones I don't like, which is Domino's and Pizza Hut. Hey, new H3 shoot video.
2 weeks, 2 sides, 1499. We are good to go. And you use level 1 annual protection, you wouldn't have to. Protect your engine for 1 year. Just follow up. Only 1 annual protection. Holiday Inn Express, we can't guarantee that you'll be able to contain yourself in our place. But we can guarantee that you'll get the best price when you book. Holiday Inn Express.
Stenhouse trying to use the outside lane. Nah, not working still. I think the I think the cars that are going to make the move is probably going to be the Chevy pack there, which is like it's a Newman, Bubba Wallace, McMurray, and 37 of Chris Buescher. I think those going to be the next cars to try to make a pass on those Penske cars, but I think they're going to wait till. There you go. Coming down to 20 to go in this race now. Oh, we're wrecking. William Byron's around. I don't know if he hit anything. Got sucked around by the 17 of Stenhouse. I think he's fine. Hmm. I think he lost a hood flap and might have a little bit of some left front damage. But other than that, I think the car should be good. Stenhouse trying to side draft, and it just pulled the air out from 24. Show the race. React to glorious WWE debut. Well, I'm not going to relax to that first off because I don't like WWE. It's fake. And second off, I don't know if I was joking or not, so I'm not going to take a chance, and I'm going to put you in timeout. There we go. I'm not joking around with that. I'm not. I will put y'all in timeout for telling me to show the race because I'm not dealing with that. I don't want to get a copyright strike, and so I'm not showing the race. Never have and never will. So if you guys are trying to look for the race, here you're not going to find it here. You're going to find my live reaction, and that's it. Suarez in, Bubba Wallace in, Stenhouse in. Looks like the 37 of Buescher's in. Where's Chase? Chase is in Duel 2. This is the first duel. So he won't be in until the second race. This race is past halfway over. Got about 20 laps to go in it. However, the other 300 cars are in it. Johnson's out of the race. Byron just spun out. I think he's still going to continue though. Bowman, he keeps moving to the back because he's on the pole, so he doesn't really have to risk anything. So yeah, no, you didn't touch him. Yeah, no problem. You found FS1? You just found the channel. What happened to Jimmy? He ran something over going to turn 3 and 4, and on the front stretch he blew a tire and got into Almirola and tore the front end of his car up. So he's going to a backup. So is Almirola. Suarez has some damage from it because he spun and it bowed out the hood, but he was able to continue. They just taped up the hood. So Bowman or not Bowman, Johnson and Almirola are out, but that's it. Suarez is going to be restarting 15th with 18 laps to go. He does, like I said, he does have damage. Thanks. You're a huge Hendrick Motorsports fan. I've been a fan of Hendrick for a while. I grew up a big Jeff Gordon fan, and cheering on Chase now. I think he's going to be the next big thing in NASCAR. So. So Byron's car is going by on a wrecker, I guess. And according to William Byron's radio on Twitter, he said the wrecker is doing more damage to the car than the wreck. So Byron may have issues. So here we go. Newman going to break up the Penske Fords. Here comes Newman up to second. Logano's still leading the race. Blaney and Keselowski stuck on the inside. Everyone else pushing on the outside. That's been the stronger line all day long. Here comes McMurray now trying to get by 31 of Newman. That's for second. Bubba Wallace sitting there. Third car back in on that outside lane. Here comes McMurray. Newman's quarter panel still bowed out. You can see it waving in the wind. I think he's kind of folded over, so I think he's good now, but I don't know how NASCAR is going to look into that. Buscher's up there now. It's getting pushed by the 17 of Stenhouse. Penske cars back into the front. 1, 2, 3 again. Someone's going to have to break those guys up if anyone else is going to win this race. Lap 45, getting ready to come into lap 46 now. About 15 laps to go. 15 to go. It's been an all Penske ride so far in this race. Byron's out of the race too, I guess. Check and see if I had any comment or any text or something because I have my phone on silent, so you guys don't have to hear it go off every 5 seconds. Whoa! 92 Gillen's around in the wall. Caution's out. Wow, I have a lot more wrecks than I thought we were going to have today. Yep. If Stenhouse side drafting again, what did this? Well, maybe. Yep, Stenhouse did the exact same thing twice now. Same thing happened to William Byron. Just sucked the car around. Tore up the 92 car. That's a low budget team. That's unfortunate. Yep. Wow. That sucks. I hate seeing the small teams get torn up because those are the guys that they're the ones that need the good finishes. They're the ones that need to run good.
Thanks for letting me know.
What? Anyway, my Alexa's freaking out. But Yeah, I mean, those guys are probably some of the most, guys that need the wins the most. They're the ones that.
Right now in El Paso, it's 61 degrees with cloudy skies. Tonight's forecast has showers, with a low of 53 degrees.
Alexa, volume 1. There we go. Now you guys can't hear it.
Yes, it's impressive. He knows he has a car that's capable of he's just trying to make something happen. He has no helpers that he can't even realize that the cars to go to work. Right? He's going to have to try to make that by himself. That make a move, lay it off the tile, make a move, enter the corner. But he's struggling one by one. The way these cars are handling, you're going to have to be really careful with that because that is the first time you see it, you say, well, that was weird. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's very weird. How it just does that. It just goes and just turns it around like that. And then did it again with the 92 of Gilliland here.
Earlier, now this is actually even more. I guess the car is still pretty light right there. Gilliland hasn't quite picked up the full load of the bank. Yeah, we've heard guys say the car losing really difficult to get in the corner. Like I said, that first time we got behind there, you go, wow, I can see California. That time, now he said, wow, I think when I get behind somebody run under, you get the loose. And that one almost blanket. Yes, they're coverage provided by Goodyear, those who live up to their names, leave one for themselves. Goodyear, or Ribbon. During the last couple of days, a lot of drivers from the family stayed down here. Clint Porter told us yesterday he took the bus to Orlando with a theme park with his family, with the Larsons family. And they spent extra to get that pass that they could allow us to skip all the line. So there's an hour and a half of people lined up for this one ride, and they all march up to the front of the line and get right in front of the people.
Here we go. Going to bring this time by. So we'll see how this goes. By the way, you guys, can you comment if you guys can hear me fine? It's the setup's a little different than I usually have it. So can you guys hear me fine and everything? Is it too quiet? Is it too quiet for you guys or something? Or can you guys hear the TV? It's like in the background or something. I don't want it to have like horrible audio. I know the camera or the visual audio is not the best, but the audio, visual audio, the video quality isn't the best. The audio quality I want to have the best I can.
Dale Jarrett, only driver of the Flash, and a driver of the same year twice. Since the end of 2000, Robert makes racing. Frank Keselowski trying to implement this. Like I've been down there a few times when I just did it. I think it's hard to win this race if I didn't beat myself. Those years for Dale Jarrett and they beat not there. His great is Robert Yates, Donald Brown. Larry knows he worked with them. They were both hard on getting ready for the restart of the
Here we go. Getting ready to go back to green.
Now waiting for Keselowski, they try to cross over a lineup as a threesome.
Here we go, coming down, 9 to go.
Trying to do the same thing to break them up. Ryan with Logano on the green is down the inside. And Jimmy Mack just trying to clear that play, but wasn't quite there. But love to get out in front of these guys, but
McMurray tried to get in front of the 12 of Blaney. Couldn't quite get there. Tried it. Side-by-side pack. Here's when we're going to start seeing them go side-by-side a lot more. Trying to start making moves and stuff because we're coming down 8 to go, trying to get the best position possible for the Daytona 500. Obviously, they don't want to wreck their cars, but here comes Bubba Wallace on the outside. 31 trying to get a draft. 31's starting to get lined back up on the outside. Here we go. Come down 7 to go in duel 1. We're still waiting for the second duel, guys. But we still got more racing to go. That 17 car is working on the bottom really well.
He's always building a gap between him and the car in front of him, which he just doesn't want to get too close to taking too much air off of his spoiler or off the car. Not handling up. The Wallace got right behind him. I thought they were going to get a big run down the back straightaway. Never materialized. Here it is again. It's a run track, but I really don't think Jamie McMurray even wants it. Because every time he gets that much, he seems to back off or even maybe slow the car down. So, no, I'm good right here. It's actually right behind Jamie McMurray that came on the radio and said, the car's pretty good. I can get to him. I just don't want to yet. Because he's fighting his time right now. So we haven't seen what the one has.
So McMurray says he can get to him. He can get to the lead. Try to win this. 5 to go. He wants to push me. He might want to go on by me, but if he can wait and make this move, and you see what McMurray did right there. He's following back off of his front three. He's trying to figure out how to get that good. How far back do I get that big run? Hope Chase wins the second race too. He won this duel last year, so we'll see. Of course, that was duel 1, I believe. Remember right? That was duel 1. It might have been duel 2, but he won his duel nonetheless. And actually, it had to have been duel 1 because he was in the pole on the pole last year. So he won his duel last year. Hopefully, he can repeat it, get a good position up front. Stenhouse trying to make something happen on the outside or the inside still. Still, nobody going with him. No help, which is what's hurting him the most. Kurt and David Reagan going on the inside now, too. They're going to try to make a move to the front. They're going to make a move to the front. Kurt Busch all the way back up to third could spoil the McMurray party. 3 to go. I don't know what the Ford's doing, what the Penske Ford's doing, side by side between Blaney and Logano. Keselowski third watching it. Whoa! Kes is wrecking. Logano was in it too. Keselowski in it. Wow. Wow. That's a driver that could have won this race. Bubba got by it. So there's that. Newman behind Bubba Wallace. So here we go. Yep. No more overtime line. We still have a whole other duel to go, guys. So we're not nearly done with this race. We're going to have we're going to overtime here in the first duel. So we're not even close to being done here yet. So we'll see how this goes. Here we go. Getting ready to go back to green. And what will be NASCAR overtime. First time this year we've seen overtime. So we'll see how it works. Well, technically we saw it in the ARCA race, but it's not NASCAR, so I'm not considering it. So we'll see if the 12 will work with the 22. Here we go. Back to green. Ryan Blaney and Bubba Wallace. 1 and 2 now. Oh. Here we go. White flag for Blaney. We'll see if anybody has anything for him. His Penske teammate up high. Below that Penske teammate is the 43 of Bubba Wallace. He's got a push on the 41 of Kurt Busch. I think they're going to wreck. Nope. Never mind. Blaney Bubba second. Blaney wins second Logano, third Bubba Wallace. Fourth Stenhouse, fifth Kurt Busch, sixth Ryan Newman, seventh David Reagan, eighth Daniel Suarez, ninth Jay McMurray, 10th Chris Buescher, 11th Ty Dillon, 12th Brendan Gaughan, 13th Jeffrey Earnhardt, 14th Alex Bowman, 15th Justin Marks, 16th Brad Keselowski, 17th David Gilliland, 18th William Byron, 19th Jimmy Johnson, and 20th Eric Almirola. Wow. So, Blaney wins first duel. So, Penske has been on top of things for Speed Weeks.
cycle and no insurance. 24-hour customer support. I retired as champion. Game on. Anyone can do access. Just offer some simple questions on how you simple. It's complicated.
All right. So we're getting ready for Duel 2. The one I'm excited for. You can see that 24, or I'm going to say that all. I'm going to end up doing that all year. I'm going to end up seeing the number 9 trying to compete.
Running a business is not for the faint of heart. Office Max is here to take care of you. With great services. Done right, on time, guaranteed. That's potential. And now, save big during our biggest chair event of the season. Plus, you'll assemble your new chair for free. Visit America's #1 home office chair retailer. Office Depot, Office Max. Max for all available at KFC. The final offer required the battle for number 2 in this race, going down in the 74, just getting ahead of Bubba Wallace and the Wizards heading to the left. Nothing feels better than just a bunch of Wizard peers right after the race. They battled out tight. Watch how close this finish was between these two. Brian Blaine, your winner, and he crosses the finish line. There it is. Wow, that's close. And this is very violent from the road. Well, before the race, you told me you just wanted to get some good drafting experience. I'd say you got that. You darn near won the thing. But what's going through your mind there at the end? No, that was good. So I got to step back during the race. Somebody ran up and got it out. Got calm on it. The whole time I was pretty calm. Except that first drink. I went right for that one. That one got my attention. But we just finally out there after the top of the road. And I know I said in the previous interview that I didn't want to do that, but that's the nature of the beast right now. So.
Who won? Bubba Wallace finished third. Ryan Blaney won. Blaney won. Second was Logano. Third was Bubba Wallace.
Third place for Bubba Wallace. Logano and Wallace had a funnier day. Did you learn how you have to adjust maybe when you make that run that put at the end? Yeah, I was surprised. Blaney with the past day was the same move he did when he tried that Brad and Flash. I was pretty sure he wasn't going to make that move again. And I thought I was in a good spot with Brad behind me on that next stretch. I thought we were in a good spot to get back to the lead. And then they wadded him up behind me. Same thing as the class. They would wad him up behind me. And I lost my run. And that was about the 100 feet that I didn't lead this whole race. And it Blaney the control of the restart. And the two best friends on the bottom lane there. They might as well be teammates for crying out loud. And so that kind of hurt my run up top. I'm going to get the one close enough to me. And just got good enough push to get back to second. But I don't know, 2 seconds so far. One end of it is okay. The other end is really just like sometimes. But maybe I got 2 seconds so far. And maybe we'll win the most important one on Sunday. Yeah, let's go to Jamie. You're going to be a pass.
How did the 2 races combine for the start? Is one of the races the inside row and the other race? Yes, that's exactly how it is. The first duel, that one just finished, is the inside rows. The outside rows is going to be second duel. So the winner of this one, for example, Blaney, is now going to start third in Daytona 500, and then fourth is going to be the winner of Duel 2. Fifth is second place in Duel 1. Sixth is going to be second place in Duel 2, and so on. So that's how it works. So yeah, so Blaney's going to start third. in the Daytona 500 behind the 88 of Bowman. And then now we're going to see who will start fourth behind the 11 of Hamlin. So.
I would say Ryan Blaney in the small cars, one to watch on Sunday. He was second in last year. They followed up 500 and started last. Working all the way up on their 40 leaders in the last 4 laps. But last year, we learned already about Sunday on a block. American race. We're going to play with this 4-6 lap. I think that's the Martin's mistake that he thought he made on Thursday or in two lessons. So he moved his up center. He went 2 to go. He decided he would take a shot. I think a lot of the competitors were frustrated. No one went until the last lap. He didn't have a chance to win. Check out this restart. How many players got on the ball right now? Got a whole lot of sales. And right now, 4 you just worked on freeway still. And I can see this kind of getting up on people in control. You probably saw that way out of fun. So much of the whole media group and something like that. Well, I think we learned so much from the class. Just waiting around for the last lap. You can't go that way. But when you move up a lap, it's how you end up better. Got the group all mixed up. He was able to kind of let go. Great pleasure from the class. You get 5 tonight. How will we on the next one? Overtime. We went to overtime in the first. There were other giveaways coming up. Otherwise, Blaney can play the route 1 to 1 on for the big 500. That's the same tomorrow. They go
All right. Yeah, it was confusing for me for a long time on how that worked, and I was able to figure it out. So, for example, second place Logano is going to start behind Blaney in the Daytona 500, so he's actually going to start fifth, and then like seventh is going to be Bubba Wallace.
You use level 1 annual protection. You would have to protect your engine for 1 year. Just one oil change. You don't. Level 1 annual protection. Long-term Silvers lets you skip your trip to the same old, and you know it's in the different you do. Like our classic Alaskan cotton trip basket for just $5.
It looks like McMurray's team is going to try to fix it.
That's a shame. Are you sure it's not a rom-com? He established that it's not a rom-com. Oh, I got it. Is it my friend that said like TV that cut out the rain right in the middle of the game, and now we're watching Sparkle? I think what you're thinking of is bitter little man who doesn't know how to make the best of that situation. Really? Because it sounds a lot like Any Dead Guy, just been trying to hide the fact that we can't watch the game. Oh, is that the sequel to ruining it for the rest of us? Up and down. You're thinking of Keep Talking and we'll wind up in the ditch. You guys are really good at this game. I know. Wow, no, we were being sarcastic and he was being sarcastic back off of this subject. Double subject. And so, TV didn't cut out the rain is evil. Spectrum is reliable. Satellite TV bad. Spectrum good.
So yeah, we're going to.
Stenhouse is something like an animal just moving the field. Be surprised though how Arrow sensitive what kind of training we're seeing when we saw the incident. Yeah, I think it's really something I knew going in. Larson got me real loose in the class when we were going into turn one, so I knew kind of how sensitive that was. But you can really pull a car back like that and get some huge runs. And so I was trying to time where I could pull them back and slide them in front of them. And, it's the cars that are loose are just starting to hang on to. I felt like the fast around four drove really, really well. And I was being aggressive, trying to get the fans at home something to watch. So instead of just riding around in the top lane, but I thought we showed exactly what our fastball court had in it. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday's race and watching the second duel. But I do want to say we're thinking about everybody there in Florida. Chad Gibbon on there at the school. We're thinking about you. Hope that y'all can keep pulling through and race hard for you on Sunday. Chris?
What? Dumbest course I've seen in a long time. Alright, so apparently Sesame Street has Chryslers. Good to know. So, talk. We could talk back and forth with you guys for just till the next duel starts. We have a little bit of time. We got about 15 minutes before the duel starts.
Yeah, well, obviously we all knew that Anthem would be a bit of an issue, or a lot of an issue, more than we expected. But the second car around instead of not just on their own is probably a little further than we thought. So definitely looks like we want to be in the top line. We'll do the best we can with our across forward, try to get a good finish, get some points. Go from there. The first three spots, what do you expect?
So let me get your Can-Am Duel 2 order for you right quick. It's right here. Starting on the pole for the Can-Am Duel. For Can-Am Duel 2, we have Denny Hamlin, second place Kyle Busch, third Eric Jones, fourth Kevin Harvick, fifth Chase Elliott, sixth Paul Menard, seventh Austin Dillon, eighth Clint Boyer, ninth Casey Kane, 10th Trevor Bayne, 11th Kyle Larson, 12th Michael McDowell, 13th Martin Truex Jr., 14th Danica Patrick, 15th AJ Allmendinger, 16th Matt DiBenedetto, 17th DJ Kennington, 18th Mark Thompson, 19th Corey LaJoie, and rounding out the field is Gray Galding. There you go. There is your order for Can-Am Duel 2. Apparently, they announced the command starting engines too early.
So perplexing about what we just saw is that these parts are so sensitive, part changing lane and arrow. So if you were in this race, how would you approach it? So Denny Hamlin made a comment that's interesting after qualifying the other day. He said, I didn't think we were getting up from road because he brought a car, or he went to qualify with his car, and didn't set up the race. So I'm curious to see where others do this race. Now, the winner came from sixth position on backs. I mean, Lane was eighth. Laval was sixth, and Bubba Wallace did further back to that. So I'm wondering if those cars at this race are more set up as downforce and friendly cars that are driving a little bit better if they're going to have a little bit more success in the second. We hope so. Now this will set.
Yeah, this is her last NASCAR race. She'll be running this race. Well, she'll be running the Daytona 500. She's running for Premium Motorsports in 7 car. Where you been? This has been like big news for a while now. This is going to be her last NASCAR race, the Daytona 500, and she'll run the Indy 500 for Ed Carpenter in May in the Indianapolis Indy Car.
I hope these guys make the right adjustments. I think they did. But like the cars in the first race, it keeps happening. They go up to six. Something qualified. Aaron Rodgers up on the box for this second duel. We set the Daytona 500 feet.
All right, so all right. I was under the assumption that she was out, but I didn't know she was coming back just for this race. You scared me there for a minute. Yeah, no, she's running just the Daytona 500, and then she is running. Well, she's running the Daytona 500. Like I said, she's running the IndyCar Indianapolis 500 in May. So that, and then she's gonna hang up her career for good, and that's gonna be the end of her NASCAR or her racing career in general. So. I don't know why that bothers me so much that Reba's doing a KFC commercial now. It's kind of weird. I like Reba, I really do, but it's just a weird combination of her and IHOP. I was talking crap on IHOP burgers earlier, but it actually looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Phil's rolling off pit road now. Getting ready for the second duel. There we go, duel 2. There it is, number 9 car. I see Danica's bright green car. Danica and her bright green GoDaddy car. That Napa car actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like it at first. I like the way this car looks. I like the metallic blue on there. If it was just been like a just a regular, gloss blue, it wouldn't look that good. But now that I know it's like a nice, dark metallic blue, and the 9's a metallic as well, it looks really good in my opinion. I like this car. I preferred last year's paint scheme, but this one's alright. I'll take it. Austin Dillon's team, they said they're going all for it. They said they're okay with their backup car if they wreck it, so they're going to go for the win tonight. That 3 car.
Series champion Martin Truex Jr. His team used this as an exercise. We get a lot of opportunity to practice or to practice in the draft during practice because they don't want to risk it. Get run in the flash, but they look forward to getting some more drafting opportunities tonight. Crew Chief Cole Byrne told me anytime you get to do a live pit stop under these new rules, you want to take advantage of that as well. Oh yeah, there are points available. We know when there's points on the line, the 78 always going for it. Fans of the crew chief always like being in the second duel. That way I can see what unfolds in that first duel. Two things I learned. I'm going to have to be pretty aggressive with changes on that race car, get it tightened up. The other thing is going to tax on Sunday.
Well, one till green.
Think possibly one of this race, but in one trip to this race. Let's take a look at this race now.
Going one till green this time by, and then we're gonna go green. And this race will end, and I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm starving. So, but we'll see how this goes. We're going green this time by. Pace car lights are off. These cars are gonna be fast with that much grip. The track's a lot cooler than it was. Of all the cars this year, my favorite paint schemes? Ooh, that's a tough one. I think so far the ones I've seen, I like the DJ Kennington 96 car for the Daytona 500. That car's nice. Of the Chase Elliott cars, I think my favorite goes to, well, obviously the William Byron one's up there. The Chase Elliott Hooters car, that one's up there, as well as the Sun Energy car. So there's a lot of good paint schemes this year. I like Suarez's Stanley Tool car. That one was cool. Man, I'm drawing a blank now. I'm always a fan of the Jeffrey Earnhardt or the Starcom Racing paint schemes. Those cars are nice too. There's a lot of them that I like, and I was thinking about making like a ranked video, ranking my favorite paint schemes to my least favorite. But I don't know. I feel like that's another thing. A lot of people. Definitely in an unpopular opinion here. I love the bright cars. I love the bright Menards cars. I love the Danica GoDaddy cars. Big fans of them because they make great diecast. And those of you who've been on my channel for a while, you would know I'm a diecast collector. I do diecast reviews on my YouTube channel. So I'm a fan of bright cars. And although I don't have a Menards car or a GoDaddy car yet, I do plan on getting some very soon. Just because I think they look really good in collections. They really stand out. They really make a good looking appearance. And seeing Danica in that bright green GoDaddy car, it's definitely going to be a diecast I'm going to buy. Not so much because I'm a Danica fan, just because I love the paint scheme. Here we go. Green flag's out. Hamlin's going down in front of Kyle Busch, course teammate right there. Harvick is no help all the way back until the 21 of Paul Menard. Top three now, all Joe Gibbs Toyotas. Chase Elliott, Austin Dillon, Casey Kane. Top three on the bottom, or three on the bottom are all Chevys. Here we go. Here comes Chase. He's moving up high. Going to be blocked from Eric Jones. Dang it. That's going to give Austin Dillon a chance to go down. Chase should just stay with the three. Oh well. Larson moves up. Yeah, I'm a fan of this Napa car. I was debating on getting a diecast of it just because I wasn't a fan of it when they first revealed it. But now that I see it under the lights with a nice metallic look to it, and the metallic 9 on the side and stuff, I'm a fan. So I think I'm gonna get a diecast of that one as well as Danica's car. I'm gonna get a couple of them this year just 'cause I love the way the Camaro looks. 3 cars dropped all the way back because he's got no help. Hamlin won his duel last year. I guess this gives me a chance. I'm gonna give myself a chance right to plug my own channel. Yeah, so I have a video coming out this week on me talking about. God, I actually don't want to give it away, but it's been a while since I made an well edited video instead of just doing a live reaction. So I'm excited to get back into doing that. I've been working. I was working on it today before I started live streaming. I'm gonna work on it again after this goes, after this race is done, and I get home. Um, I'll probably so I'll tell you, I'm excited to see how this race goes here. So right now, kind of calm and collected. It's kind of the way the first one started. So don't expect it to be like this all the way through. Two cars have lost draft already. It was 3 of Dylan and the 47 of Aldendinger, I think. So Boyer now behind Harvick. Here comes Paul Menard in 21. Whoa. So right now, Chase behind that line of Joe Gibbs cars. I wonder if that 7 car Danica has a backup. I think that team's a really underfunded team. It's Premium Motorsports. For you who don't know, the Premium Motorsports is actually the team that Reed Sorensen drove for last year, as well as Derek Cope before he went to Starcom. They drove usually it was a 15 and a 55 last year. Those two cars, that was Premium Motorsports. That's that's the team Danica's running for this year in the 7. So the reason why they're running the Tommy Baldwin 7 is because Tommy Baldwin basically was bought out by Premium. Bottom line, we got Menard. Behind Hamlin, we have Menard, Harvick, Trevor Bayne, 34 of Michael McDowell. I was about to say Landon Castle. It wasn't quite Castle.
He's not content. He doesn't want to be third. He wants to be first. Bernard went up top and grabbed for Hamlin. Now he comes down to pick up for Harvick. Back again with the leader.
It's cool to see Paul Menard up front.
He's almost there. He's there.
Truex tried to go 3 wide for a second there. It didn't quite work. Ended up going back down to the inside lane. Menard still second behind Hamlin. Whoa! Whoa! Around goes Jones. DiBenedetto's in it. Larson's in it. Same thing as the first duel, except this time it was Chase that kind of sucked the air around the 20 of Eric Jones. Sucked for DiBenedetto. Go Fast Racing when he was involved, but I don't think Chase got any damage though. I think Chase is good. Let's see here what happened. No, he didn't touch him. Good job by Danica to avoid it, though. She got through it. Oh, there was a little contact. Never mind. A Chase. I gotta give Danica credit for avoiding that. She did good there. Benedetto's going to go through that car. Paul Menard's coming in. Harvick,
Hamlin, Truett, or Trevor Bain. And Harvick first off pit road. Chase came in as well as 34 of Michael McDowell. So the 42 and 32 to the garage. They're probably going to backups. They're out of the race, tell you that. But penalty for the 9 of Chase Elliott. Crew member over the wall too soon. So Chase is going to the rear. Right. The 9 car will come in. Get 4 tires now. Now they have to go do a pass through because of the penalty. And they're going to go ahead and take some tires. Try to make this, use this as an advantage.
Become a court-appointed special advocate or CASA volunteer. Be a powerful voice in court for children in the foster care system. Give a child a chance at CASA.org. Good luck.
There's Can-Am Duel 1 where Johnson was involved in that. Here we go. Back to green. Hamlin looking on the outside of Harvick. They're trying to. Hamlin on the outside of Harvick. Menard's getting pushed by the 34 of Michael McDowell. That's on the inside lane behind Harvick. Like a line of Fords versus a line of Toyotas. No, I take that back. Actually, Trevor Bain's on the 3rd car back on the outside. So it's 2 Toyotas and 2 Fords on the outside.
Somebody's got to be confident. Nothing calm going on out there.
I sneezed and bit my tongue. That hurt. Yeah, no problem. If you're still here, you can go ahead and you can subscribe. I do this with every race. I'm doing it with the truck race tomorrow night, as well as the Daytona 500. I have to work on the Xfinity race, so I'll miss that one. But I will have to work, or I'll be off on the Daytona 500, so I will be doing that one. You can subscribe as well. I do other videos as well. I diecast reviews, edited videos, commentary, reaction videos. Anything NASCAR related you'll find it here on this channel. So yeah, thank you for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you again. Anyway, here we go. Harvick now has the advantage on the inside lane, with Menard pushing him. It's like 2 Fords versus 2 Toyotas.
Although that Ford and Kevin Harvick in the 21 Paul Menard, he could finally take that charge. Some more of those that got knocked out in that incident. 12 laps or so. Time to learn anything about what you had out there? Not really, I guess. You know, different conditions, obviously, than what we'll have on Sunday. So just need to be torn from another car and get out that my guys have me to do. Make Chevy prepared for tomorrow morning, no practice. You know, we really didn't want to prepare today, so that's the that's the very like the 9 days up to the 20 middle of the quarter, but then it seemed like we were all good, and then they started spinning on it, and I didn't really know. So hardest races I love it. That's okay. Like Larson back in Benedetto out of the race, Eric Jones would spin, bring back caution, was able to continue. Like in the first race, we had Bubba Wallace, who ran up front the whole 150 miles. In this race, we got Michael McDowell. We had 34 cars. Derek Kennedy is Michael's rookie. I know Derek in the past. Got a pretty good hot rod right there. Well, maybe. The faster down compactor can be a green number 7 GoDaddy machine, but to drop to the back, they didn't want to get in any kind of issue because the backup car, well, it would be a situation, according to a Gucci Tony Uri Jr., who said, hey, but we don't have a backup, so it's not like the car. Well, as soon as she dropped to the back, a big issue happened right in front of her, because she was mid-pack in the battle, because she tried to kill the car in the track. Remember, the brand new race team, Premium Motorsports, 4 down to Patrick.
Whoa, McDowell got way loose. Now he's going to go, he's getting sucked to the middle. He is now going to go all the way to the back. Wow. Save, though. He's now 3 wide between Dylan and Danica. Still getting way loose on the 34. Had it caused the 3 to back down a little bit. Still side by side with the 7. Casey Kane trying to get by Bain. Chase up high, trying to work with the 14 and the 34. And we're going to commercial. Chase is now looking under the 14 of Boyer. So pull up behind the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Woo! Chase to the lead. There we go. I'm in a halfway on Duel 2, which means we're about 3/4 of the way through this stream.
Saw what was going on around them, and the other teams that are having success said, you know what, we got to reinvent ourselves here a little bit. What we've been doing is
We're now back to single file. Here comes Truex trying to get help with Bane.
I think the best thing for Martin Truex tonight is Marty Mystery, his car owner, is here on that cover racetrack. Marty had a hard issue late last year, but not seen his driver win the championship at Homestead Cover Bank, but he is here today. Great news to have him here. I just think Martin Truex is confident.
There's Danica. Going back to commercial. Gordon Ramsay make a Daytona 500 recipes. That's kind of weird.
Everyone has said that they want to believe that. You want to check it here, want to check it comfort. That's just a little bit. You give yourself a time to print that. Your revolution is making that. That's way like a girl thing. And that's what like a friend. AT&T can do more for your thing. More entertainment, internet, and unlimited plenty. More for your thing. Yeah, that's our thing. This president said it again with the hottest new year and classic bestsellers, like the city's electronic company, starting at $19.99, and the city's drum monitor as low as $175.99. Get the latest and greatest, only Guitar Center.
On my team are Truex, Pagano, Larson, Blaney, Chase, and Suarez. The rest of you, they're all next week.
All right, still green. No one cares about Villanova, Xavier, Michigan State, or Northwestern. The only team that matters is KU. You know, the horrible basketball. Yeah.
Chase, even though he did not grow up in Dawson, he was the son of Dawson. Conversation with him and Kristen Smith, and they're all earlier that AJ said he wanted to ride around and just kind of feel his race car on the first half of the race. Kristen Smith said, "The heck with that, I like my backup car. You're right, it's so big. Go up there and race hard for that thing all night long." And that's what it looks like he's doing. It's really good. When you don't have a good backup car, you're ready. When you do have a good backup car, you don't have a problem whatsoever. It's always hard that for most official last year. 72 Ford Joy. Connected by volleyball down on track. Mark Thompson and Benedetto and Lyle Larson.
Menard's trying to. He's trying to make something work on the outside. Not quite working right now. Who's leading right now? It's the 9 of Chase Elliott's leading. Whoa! Hold on, wait till they get the thing back going up here. I'll tell you here. Yes, Chase Elliott leading. Then second is Denny Hamlin. Third is Kevin Harvick. Fourth is Clint Boyer. And fifth is AJ Allmendinger. That's top 5 right now.
Laps to go. Denny Hamlin will be on the pole, outside pole Sunday. For the 500, the winner of this thing started from 2 on the outside of the ball back. Something you'll notice from 4 further back to get that but you'll hear them start to check out the look and say, second and 40, in fact, you can't run wide open with 6, 7, 8, 9. It blows up in that graph. But when you're first or second or third, usually you can just stay wide open. That's why they use a lot more fuel. Anticipation. Just like what they're talking about doing here. And if there is a little bit of second guessing, that guy doesn't stay guessing on them. Gotta be ready. Jones to the inside, Cowboys to the inside. Gets cars, and here comes Mark Truex.
Here comes Kyle Busch. Kind of by himself, though, so I don't know how far he's going to get. Kyle Busch goes back into line. It's only to go back to commercial.
You'd use Mobil 1 annual protection? You wouldn't have to. Protect your engine for 1 year. Just one oil change. Don't change your oil. Mobil 1 annual protection.
Logano, Larson, Blaney, and Slaughter. The rest of you, better off next week.
Your team will complete 500 outside the Roosevelt. In the shadows of Washington Peak. At the Polk Trailhead.
Sorry guys. Still getting over this cold I've been fighting for this last week. It's giving me a cough. It's getting better. It's like the best it's been since. But I've had it since like Sunday night. Yeah. So we have about 15 to go in this race. Chase is blocking that 11 car. Whoa! Pull in front of the 47. He had to duck out. Ten to go. Haven't been talking a whole lot. It's because not a whole lot's happening right now. Everyone's just setting up to go. There's just single file racing right now.
Coming down to 9 to go.
Gunning past some lap cars. It's Kennington and someone else. Didn't see who the other car was. It looks like Kennington and LaJoy. They're coming down to 6 to go. We're coming down to 5 to go. See who kicks out, who doesn't. Five to go. Come on, Chase. Yeah. Yeah. He's got to be ready for it. Starting to form an inside line. It's going to make it rough for Chase. 4 to go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Three to go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Coming down to 2 to go. Austin's trying to get a line back there. Austin Dillon. Coming down to 2 to go. Come on. Here he comes. Come on, block him. Block him. Block him. Here comes Hamlet or Menard. Whoa! 21 in the fence a little bit. White flag. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Woo! Yes. Yes. Woo! Yes. Woo! Yes. Woo! I'm so happy right now. Wow. Yes. Whew. Oh man. Yes. So happy right now.
Now, TurboTax and CPAs.
Whew, so happy right now. Yes. Woo! Woo.
On my team are Truex, Pagano, Larson, Claney, Chase, and Suarez. The rest of you, they're all connected.
You already have the
Woo! I'm so happy right now.
services for your home. You need all
That was awesome.
Woo!
Woo! Ain't no one else on here. That's great. Oh man. We'll see that victory lane now. We'll see how that victory lane works now. We'll see how that victory lane goes. Oh man, that was awesome. So happy right now. Woo! Let's do Daytona 500 now. Oh man. Woo! Number 9. Yeah. See at number 9 in victory lane. Woo!
Before you got in the car, you and your crew chief talked about the decision to set the car up for race, not go for the pole. What kind of a difference does that make?
Yeah, our Napa, our deal one was really fast tonight. Just big thanks to everybody at HMS, the entertainment department.
So happy right now.
And I'm also really proud of that. Appreciate all partners. Really good look. Come do Sun Energy, Valvoline, and everybody, like I said, we were excited to get this Sunday within this last year. So we got things to do on Sunday. That's the main thing.
You left quite a bit and you had a lot of time to think about things. But how much are you thinking about, okay, I can pull out and I need to stay back and keep them close and they can't break away in the past?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I was kind of trying much stuff. I didn't really know what to do. This new package is a little different, and the way it started is a little strange compared to what we've seen in the past. So I don't 100% know that anybody has it figured out. I think that we're all trying to learn and see how, what the best position is to be in and when you want to be there. So we'll go to work on Sunday and try to go get him.
He's looking for his first top victory on the Sunday.
Given how it brings us all into the second position, we go back to dissect final 2 to 3 laps. What did you do better looking at the 500?
Well, I knew it was going to take 2 moves there. I knew I had to try to get my Denny before I was going to have a chance to win a race. And we were able to make that move pretty good. And then the 21 and 14 got side by side over there. They got to my bumper. My car was so loose that I didn't want to pull really hard to the right because it just felt like it would spin out all night. So we definitely have to work on the handling on our Jimmy John's push forward to make it better. But just got to thank everybody from Jimmy John's
So happy right now.
Well, the lawyer who finished fourth, and Kevin will say, you guys were trying to get it choreographed, it just didn't work out. Your seat, what did you guys need?
The thing is hard to tell or show on the hard part. I mean, you're kind of protecting your own self. The other thing is, in times of weird play, it seems like you really struggle to push through whatever that is. All of a sudden, as you get in the corner a little bit, you're getting a big run on somebody, you have to distract them with them again. To the lead. And then there, it's just kind of, you're just waiting for them to do something. I was in a good spot to have the safe finish. If he made a move, maybe that would open it up. And he had his hands full too. I mean, we were both.
That was awesome.
And then our fighters had a run and they get to the outside and they didn't do it. And, that move is for Sunday, and we'll make that move and get these quick.
Luck on Sunday, Chris.
Thank you. Well, the story that I got that part stuff and then big little fun on the story is and Jones was 25 and under really easy to do away since Chase Sully that first ever government was Sully in the first. And I think that's our more from third to this level. The last time that was done, do you know? That's the impact that second. You have that team get around Chase Sully. Elliott did a perfect job putting his car exactly where he dropped the final two laps. Some celebration victory lane. Darryl, Jeff, and Mike will join us to take a look at the starting grid for Sunday's 60th running of the Daytona 500. We knew that Bowman and Hamlin would be on the front row.
There it is. Chase Elliott starts fourth. Woo! That's awesome. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. That was a good way to end the stream right there. Let's just see it happen again. Daytona 500. Oh, I'm happy right now. All right. Talk to you guys later. Thank you all for watching.